Yesterday, what happened? What's up? Thing. Yesterday, what happened up in Waterburg and the police of Wale, tried to say something when American was chasing after people. Then the second time, the police ignored them, where a person threatened me. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of racism going on. There's a lot of other people. People want to say you're too old. You can never be too old to be a part of something greater in this business. People want to have opinions, and Dallas want to attack you and they want to lie. What happened? I just filed a racial complaint against the state of Texas and the Wildlife Police because they ignored the American citizen when American citizens was trying to tell them the people that attacked me and at Waterbury, the one that attacked me. So I hold them out. They have to jump. They threatened to kill me. I think people in Dallas County, when they wanted me to box, I think they'd be very proud of me right now, man, because God gonna handle what happened at that Waterbury. The Wildlife Police tried to say something. No, you had enough time to go in there to listen to this American citizen. You had enough time to listen to him, but you didn't. You ignored him. You ignored that American citizen and American citizen. You put everybody's life in there. You put my kid's life in there. You try to say, no, then you try and call me, oh, you playing dumb. And that police officer, don't delete the camera because there's a lot of mischieving going on. One thing I will not back down. Today I had to file a racial complaint. And since these little kids are listening to everybody in the industry, and listening to Oak Cliff and Dallas, man, I made a complaint against the music industry of Texas. So I filed a racial complaint and I filed a civil suit against the industry. Since you got these kids listening to your lies and you're trying to threaten my life and you and Yellow breezing them, y'all lying and terrorizing me and the mayor doing what he doing and he misbehaving himself, I found out about the business. So while they keep giving you something, one guy said, mess a hand out, right? But when racial involved, we have a problem, right? They want to attack people, right? Look what happened in Brahms with that police officer was being smart. He didn't even want to go listen to that. He put my family, and don't try to lie. You could have went after that. You could have followed that guy, but you didn't. You didn't because y'all been acting up. Raleigh police have been acting the ass in the community. And the community's been calling the police, and I've been filing a civil rights complaint against the community. So I filed a complaint on the state of Texas. Mayor want to play dumb with the rest of them. Everything I have told Joe Biden by you not coming here and not doing your part and taking care of the mayor and the city of Dallas and the rest of their behavior and the DA, they're going to be responsible for this. They're going to be responsible for this because they kept bringing the case on. They kept antagonizing the case. And when you got an agitator, when you got a DEA that love to agitate stuff and don't like to do their job, and you got the state of Texas that like, I just told the Justice Department, and I just filed a racial complaint against the music. I know this business, you know, and y'all want to lie and do what y'all do. And he threatened me. And at that, when I'm outside in this public, anything happen to me, that wildlife police going to jail. Don't delete your cameras because we know how the police officers. Yeah, screw Hubert, Hubert, Grssell. And then I come back outside at 10 o'clock at night. Then they outside moving fast, cars and behaviors up there. The community. God said, I see your behavior. I see what you're doing. But that was a racism attack, agitating. When we as a customer, we are getting agitated by employees. And what can we do when we get agitated by employees? He had enough time as a police. I'll go to wildlife police like, come on, why you not doing nothing about it? But I think people in Dallas County Jail, they'd be very proud of me, like the security guard. Be like, you know, even though 4 people jumped on you in Waterburger over there, my like, but you fought. I wish people in Dallas County was that man to see that they would be like Hubert. Even though 4 people jumped on you and they would did some whole shit, but you know, you hold your downs, man. I wish there was that. I wish everybody in Dallas County would see that, man. Like for real. HUBRTJR, it happened at Waterburger, but God gonna handle the three that threatened to kill me. And then anything happened to me, or I let police go into jail because you had a second time to listen to this. Four of y'all on the scene. If it's four of y'all on the scene, you could have walked, you could have went, the two of y'all could have went over that ambulance was out there, y'all could have went to find him. And he did not do that. The behavior is worse than we think. So that's the situation with that situation, man. We ain't worried about it, man. The negativity energy coming from there, we ain't worried about it. I know this business. But the mayor can keep playing dumb. We know those Waterburger employees listen to social media. We know they listening to Dallas rappers, Houston, and other people. We know they sit up there listening to lies. You're attacking me over lies, and that's the problem. These employees, they so caught up in the industry and they trying to maintain. And we have to realize what that bigger fight is about. When you got employees trying to do that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody on here, keep connected with me. Because like you, my connection, I got 50 accounts. Yellow Breezy tried to use my account. Him and his people tried to put his work on my True app. I created the app. They stole that from me. So I want to tell y'all something. Y'all keep communicating with me, and I promise, when it's said and done, let Dallas have their little racism and their little lies that the mayor of Dallas telling. And I have asked Joe Biden to do his part, and he did not want to do his part. And the Mayor Johnson smiling. What happened? And I filed a racial complaint against them. The DA gonna be responsible for this because when I'm gonna tell you when they drag this on and when they drag this racial situation on and what the black community doing when they drag this on, you get to a point where you're agitating the situation as a DA and you as a government, you know what's going on in my situation. So you agitating it out. So I had to file a suit in a civil rights claim against the state of Texas. They are being responsible for what happened at Grimes because this situation is being antagonistic. You know what your community did. And you keep setting it back with racial intent. You and the Mary A. Johnson. So we what was said on that street? And I get a girl tell her, I think you was, hey, I wish we could hug it out and be like, hold up. You know, hey, I give it to you, man. You know, but we gotta find a better way to communicate. Y'all could have came up and told me your other Waterburger employee didn't have no business telling me nothing. You could have came and be like, hey, come and talk to me. Come on, we gotta talk about that. I don't like the way this. Man, talk to me, man. Come on, man. Talk to me. Let's talk, man. Like them people on the Garden train, they didn't have no problem talking to me. Like, come on. They didn't have no problem talking to me. In 2019, they told me how they feel and what their point of views is. Talk to me, man. That girl, I mean, they could have did a lot of those Waterburgers employees and whatnot. They could have did a lot of things different. Come on, you talk to me. Come here and talk to me. Study to instigate me and agitate me. Just talk to me, man. I won't get mad. Tell me how you feel. You and your boyfriend, all y'all could have told me how y'all feel. Come on, man. It's a better way for we can do this. And I thought she was cool at one point. I liked the girl. I really, I didn't have no problem up to her to just now. And I'm like, hold up, I never had a problem with you. Like, I never had a problem with her. Like, come on, when you go up in Warburg, I never had a problem with you. Come on, man, talk to me, man. If y'all feel about this, tell me what you feel, man. But I never had a problem with her, man. She always said, she said, hey to me, come out here. I'm asking about another employee. I never had a problem with you. Why all of a sudden this goes in? Talk to me, man. I'm like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. They could have did a lot of things different than that for me. You know, talk it out, man. You know, talk it out, man. Be like, hey, come talk with me. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my other friend. I wish I had more when I talked them up in Waterburger. I would have gave him a lot more, but I don't have a lot more, so I just passed that to him because he asked for that. He asked for that. And I was like, hold up, no, I'm gonna give that, but I could have gave you understanding of those things. So I'm like, man, look here, man, you cool here. Let me. I passed and said, you cool. I passed this to him. I showed the love to him because he asked. He said he talked to me on the low, and I said I was gonna get back, but I wish I had more to give him. It would have been like that, man. It would have been like that. I would have gave him more. You know, I would have gave him some more if I had more, but I didn't have that much of money on me. So I was like, here, I got myself, and I just gave him some as a coworker. And I think, as a customer, just me talking to him, me understanding him a lot more. And I think, I just think he said something smart, but I didn't get mad at that, man. I still came back in there and talked to him and did all of that at Waterburger. And I think that's where that at. But people in Garland can just talk to me at the train and just tell me their point of view, and I listen to them, and I don't get offensive about it. And I think that is the way, man. And like I miss those dudes out there in Garland when I was on that train with them, and I talked to them on that train. They said they came up and talked to me, and I was like, man, that conversation was the moment right there. When I was talking to people on the train about the blueprint and the things of that. But I think next time, they could have handled that situation better. Express yourself without using violence. Express yourself without taunting. And I never had a problem with her. I really never had a problem with her. I was like, hold up. I thought about it when I left. Man, you never had a problem. What is going on? Like, you saying, hey, you have your little face, but you saying, hey, in the store. And I say, we never had a problem with this happen. I'm like, what's going on with you? Why you hit me because of their behavior? I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, you cool as hell. You always say, hey, how you doing? I see your little attitude sometimes, but you still cool. I'm not getting mad because you're acting agitated a little bit. But I think they could have handled that in a different way. And that was a hell of a fight, guys. Even though that was fucked up, it was a hell of a fight. Hey, and I hope he don't do no violence, man, because we gotta learn how to box it. Talk it out of goodness some boxing gloves. Shit. Shit, they could have told me, hold up, get some boxing glove and that box it out. Hold up, get the headgear. I would love for them to tell me, hold up, we can go buy some boxing glove and let's box it out. I would love the water burgers. I would love the employee when they get off the clock, make some boxing gloves and go get boxing gloves, get the headgear and box it out. And we go. I would have loved that they would have did that, man. I didn't want them to lose their job, man, but the situation got taken too far. Yes. Yeah, I was the situation got taken too far. And I wish it hadn't been like that, man. Cause that girl was like cool, man. And I never thought of her in that way, man. Like we having a problem about personalities and stuff and yellow police in them line. I wish y'all hear my side of the story and just not hearing the mayor and them side and hear other people's side. I wish that would go on. We sometimes in this world we don't have those things where we are not getting heard because people are believing other people and people passing money and doing that to these kids and doing that, man. And I think that's the way. You know what I'm saying? So I never had a problem with her. Like I thought she came to that job many times. I seen her and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" But something yesterday was off. And I think where other people in this rap industry, they'll communicate with these Whataburger employees and they communicate with other employees and they can cash out and pay people. And that can be the dangerous in this business where we can have people communicate with employees and rappers can communicate with employees and they pay them and cash out them. And I think that was one of the situations that went on in that situation. But um, you know, I had a good, like, I didn't think bad of this girl. Like, if you attacked me and you were just, come on, man. I always thought you was cool. Hey, how you do? You had a little attitude, but I seen you before. Man, yes, I was screaming, hey, guys, man, people, you know, I'm fighting a war when Yellow Breeze and them live and people attack me, guys. And the mayor have been unfairly because it's about their tax dollars. And they just caused that. I'm holding them responsible for what happened at Waterbury. I'm holding the state of Texas responsible because when you drag stuff on, you're not listening and you're not taking the as a state of Texas and not listening. You believe in your mayor and you believe in the community, and we are not. We all got different point of view. Let me tell you, we stay at different counties, guys. How would y'all know what I've been through if you in different counties? You just listening to social media. You listening to what Yellow Breezy and rappers in Dallas and Fort Worth taking. You don't know what they did to me. You know what I'm saying? It's always two sides to the story. Listen to the story, guys. You know, and we have that opinion where we things are being thrown at us without understanding the full essence of it. I think the world of that girl, man. I'm like, man, damn, you attacked me, and I always thought the world, like, literally, guys, like literally, I thought the world of her, man. Like, man, she just cute, she intelligent. I thought the world of her. Every time I look in that Waterburger, I see her and I think the world of her, man. I think the world of her. You know, but that she didn't have, I think the world of her, bro. And I just think, and that's for man, because I didn't talk to her a couple of times, and I think the world of her, man. I don't know why they took it that far. Those guys were jealous, and I think that she stepped over her bound as an employee. And I think that's where that's at. And I think we need to learn how to handle such a he would come and sit down. This I don't talk to me. What's going on with you? You know, when I was an employee, I talked to my customers. Hey, how you doing? What you doing today? How you doing? How your day going? What's going on with you? And that's how it was not just an action about the products I had with my customers. How you doing? Come and chill. Let me give you a sample. Let me give you this and that. I talked about what was going on in their life, and that made their day better. You know, we just didn't talk about the products. We just didn't talk. We made it most seem like we cared. We just didn't talk about the products, and I think we talk about personality. We didn't just do that, and I think where those things that where hey, I do not sit down. You know, let's talk. Now, how you doing today? Now, what's going on with you? Because I see something wrong with you. I talk to my customer, I understand their spirit needs, and we understand that. And I think that's the way how we understand. That's how we stream tomorrow. If I know my customer is having a bad day, I'm gonna talk to them. Hey, how you doing today? I'm not just gonna talk about the products. Come on, you look at that. Come on, just talk to me. Hey, how you doing today? Like I said, let me make a smile on your face. And I just think when we are doing business and doing stuff, and I think that format. We are doing business in that format. So I think the world of it, that didn't even have to go down like that. And I didn't just have a problem. It wasn't her, it was the other one. So, me understanding these things, and I don't know why she did that. And I said, if you hit me as a woman, you hit a man, and it's four of y'all against me, and I'm defending myself, and I'm doing this and that, and Waterburger, and I'm doing this, that, and while that, and I'm defending myself, that. And I said, come on, girl, you didn't have to do that, man. Talk to me, man. You agree with me, man. We not getting on the same page. If I'm having communication with Alicia Keys, Queen Latifah, DJ Khaled, Marvel, and I'm communicating with y'all, and I'm communicating with other people around the world on live me, why is the problem with Dallas? Why Dallas is the problem? Because it's the selfishness. You know, you should be like, hold up, this is my time to come up. This is mine, but I have to attack the issue of what they did. I want y'all to come up. I'm not trying to stop y'all from coming up, but it's other people that did me wrong. When God told Moses to paint the wall with blood, when God told Moses to paint the wall with blood, and they painted, God knows the non-believer was going to be amongst the believers. Just like the same people that did me something, y'all are listening to these businesses, these kids are listening to what people say, Yellow Breezy, Trap Boy, Freddy, and the rest of them, and you're not getting your facts. And you just gonna attack somebody because you're not getting the facts about what they did. We're in different counties. If I would have talked to the Wildlife Waterburger, right? And I would have sit up there and talked to him, right? We would have had a talk. You're in different counties. Say if you stay in North Dallas, forward, right? How you would know what happened in Carrollton that night, you in your house? How you would know what they did me and you in your house? How you know what Garland did me, the community in Garland, in your house? Because we stay in different counties. You're not gonna go wrong because you with your family, you sit with your mom and your dad, with your sister. Don't hear both sides of the system. And I hate that we are divided because if we divided in counties, we don't have that reaction that we like to. But I told everybody, keep being humble towards me. But it seems like the connection is not working here. And the connection is not going well here and where I'm communicating. Everybody don't like you. And I've been networking. I told Yellow Breezy, I've been networking a lot. You know, people want to sit up there and attack me. When I came from Atlanta, I was telling people about the networks. But you know that girl could have just told me how she feel. He would not sit down and tell me how you feel. Dude, come and dap me off and tell me how you feel. There's a better way that we can handle ourselves and handle our anger issues and handle things. But that was took it way out of proportion. You wanted to fight and you got it, right? You wanted to see somebody and you got it, but you talking about killing, that's taking it too far, man. That we can play doing it, that's taking it too far, man. And the wildlife police, I told him it's your fault. You don't lie to me. And that police lied to me in my face, said, oh, we tried to know the second time that American citizen tried to come to you. Thank you. How y'all doing? Tried to come to you and you ignored it, told him go over there and don't do it. No, you wanted something to have y'all been behaving yourself. You know, the behavior been getting worse with the wildlife police in the state of Texas and they send up that smile. Hold up. I got little blisters. As long as I got out there and I punched them, I got little blisters. I got out there. It's 4 against 1. 4 against 1. And they attacking it as a customer. When your customer's coming in there, you're attacking. It's attacking you. It's attacking you. You antagonate the customer. So I think they could have did a lot more, but come and talk to me. Come and talk to me. I got something to get off my mind. And be like, hold up. I'm gonna buy a drink. I could have bought them a drink. I'd be like, hold up. When you're on your break, let me buy you a drink. Okay, when you're on your break, come on. Tell me when you're on your break. I can come back and talk to you. We can talk this out. It'll actually be like that. And I think that situation could have handled it where we got emotional. That could have been handled. Can you come back? We can talk about this, sit on the seat, and tell you I'm going to do something. And you take me, tell me how you feel, man. Like, I buy you a drink, I could have bought you, but I'm like, come on, tell me how you feel. I could have been like, hold up. I could have been, the way I be thinking, I'd be like, hold up, they got a problem. Let me just sit down with them. Well, let me buy you some. Let's sit down and talk for an hour while you're on your break. And grow that bond, that great relationship. And I think we don't do that. Like, I remember on Trinity Mills over there in Carrollton, they had this one girl, like, she was Ashley, I forgot her name. And every night at 1 o'clock in the morning at Waterburger, me and her just talk. She know every 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, over there on Trinity Mills, over there in Carrollton, Texas, over there at 1216, over there on the tollway. And me and her just talking and playing, hey, how you doing? You doing? Every time I come in there on my break, we talking and eating, and she going to work. And sometimes she comes in Walmart and she buys stuff. So me just be able to connect with her, eating at 1 o'clock, at 12 o'clock at night with her, and just going at coming, even though we work for different businesses. She worked for Waterburger and I worked for Walmart. We came over there and talked it out. And I think, and we talked, hey, how you doing? I forgot her name, I forgot her name of it. But we talked every night I came to Waterburg and ate. Every time I didn't want to sit in there and eat, I went to Waterburg at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock at night on Trinity Mills on 1216. And we talked, even though she was a Waterburg employee and I was a Walmart employee, we still had that conversation and been like, come on, man. Like, me and her used to just talk every time we come to Waterburg. Every time I come in here, hey, how you doing? What you doing? We just talk it out and we have that great bond as we do. But I think when certain people have emotions and they're not feeling how they feel, we need to express them more by talking things out. I think that situation could have been done a little bit differently. And I tell you how you feel. Stop holding it in. Sometimes we hold things in to power. So he would come and talk to me. I would have been like that, been like, come over there and talk to me. Could have been over, come over there and talk to me. Sit down. When y'all break is, I could have came back on y'all break and just talked to y'all. I could have came back on y'all break and just had a conversation with y'all at this water break in my neighborhood. I could at least did that. Like, come on, y'all feel some type of way. Let's talk. Let's just talk in a few minutes. Have a good time to talk. Let's get to know each other on the lot. And that's what didn't happen. We didn't get to know each other. And I think when you don't know each other a lot more, it becomes arguments. It becomes things that we can't understand. Because we don't get to know each other. Hey, how y'all doing? They could have did that situation a lot more different. But please stop listening to social media. Yellow Breezing on lying to y'all. Trap Mark, Freddie, and Footwork and Oak Cliff. They're lying to y'all, man. But if y'all don't want to listen, man, the situation, I will not back down. God will not back down. God said we're going to handle them in that situation and handle them in that situation. But while that police probably trying to delete that camera, what they said, little dude saying, you trying to play dumb. I said, hold up, man. Stop with that. This is not about that. It's not about I'm smart, but don't come at me. I was testing. The thing I was testing, just like I tested June in Walmart, he was being racist. I was testing if you have the ability to help out and not judge. And I think this is why that police were judging. Would you lend a hand to a disability? And sometimes our police officers not willing to do that. And I seen that out there while that police. Come on, I'm testing you. What's your test? Then? Show me that you can help and teach. America is forgetting the basic of what America stands for. And I think that's what I was testing his ability, testing him and see what he was going to do. But he was being racist and wanted me right. And I know, let me say if you're going to help somebody out there that don't know that much. And I test him, and he wasn't willing to do it. And that's what we have with these people and these things. And I was testing it. But we got to turn to a certain point where we are not understanding ourselves more. But I'm going to see y'all later. Bye. Hey, I love all y'all, and I thank everybody because I'm not getting that much of feedback on him. I've been networked. Yellow Breezing them playing catch up. They're using my platform that I created off Trill. I created that Trill app. And they're using that to dilute that stuff. And they're trying to do it because they're evil. It's their evil. But you want me to stop talking. I understand everybody trying to come up, but they attack me. You want me to not fight for my justice or what they did to me? Yeah, you could come up. You can be successful. But at the same time, this is not ego. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow my enemy to get away with crimes of terrorism, crimes of getting on a platform and doing all that. But I just wish me and those kids, the young teenagers, I wish we would have talked about it. We would come on my program to sit down and talk. Let's get to know each other a little bit more. Let's get to know each other. They could have did so much in those situations. You could have been like Hubert. Come on, you need some work to do. Come and work for me. You could have been like, hold up. It doesn't matter if I didn't take the job, but some people are not treat people. Hey, how y'all doing? But I want my friends on here that I've been communicating a lot. Y'all keep doing y'all, staying humble, pick up those books, and I promise Asia and Asna, get a piece of it. Get a piece. You want a piece? Get one. Get a piece. Look, I'm not mad at you. I've been like that. Do this stuff, okay? Okay? I love you. I love you. I'm not get out this time. So I hope these Waterpark employees hear me and not resort to violence. I hope they hear me because they threatened to kill me, the guy. But I hope he hear me. I hope like we could have handled this situation in a better way. And I want God to win. That was this room, but God gonna handle all of my battles. But I didn't blame the state of Texas for what they done because they kept egging it on. The mayor in the state of Texas, they didn't want to listen. So we holding the state of Texas responsible and the DA responsible for this violent act of what's going on. Yeah, we holding them responsible for this violent act. You want to get that to me? I thought you wanted a piece. All right, got a piece too. I'm not good at this thing. Ash, I want Ash and Asia to know. I promise you, if I come, I'm coming to get y'all, man. Everybody on that stack, I promise you. When God bless me, we gonna have paradise together. I promise you that. Everybody that communicated with me on here and just had that great relationship with me on here, I promise you, we're gonna see paradise. I promise you, Ashley, Asia, everybody that I have talked to on here, thank you. I promise you, we're gonna see paradise. But we got some problems in Dallas and Yellow Breeze and Trap Boy Freddy and Fort Worth don't want to tell the truth, and the mayor doesn't want to be honest. I'm having a little delay of bad behavior from our government and our mayor Eric Johnson in the rap community. So I want to tell y'all something. God said, keep praying, and I promise we're gonna see paradise. There's a lot of evil, but thank y'all for getting to know me for me. Because Dallas ain't trying to do it. Thank y'all for getting to know me for me on here. I love y'all. God love y'all. God wish y'all the best. Kisses, love. I just, man, everybody. Thank y'all for getting to know me on here. Thank y'all for not judging me and stuff that happened in 2019 in the community. Thank y'all. Like y'all. Thank y'all for the communication. God bless. And I will be back on here to do verses with y'all. Remember, I love y'all and I love y'all everywhere, man. 7 to 8 or 9 or 10 or 11.